Bitcoin and crypto bears are really drawing some blood. This is going to go even deeper. Let's understand why and when we should look at buying this dip. Guys, we are in an incredible bear market. When I say incredible, I'm not talking this is amazing, but just how strong the strength of this bear market is as we continue to the downside. Now you can see there's a lot of blood across the entirety of the market. Bitcoin been selling quite heavily over this weekend as the rest of its peers. Now, why exactly are we seeing that selling? Let's talk about that quickly before we break everything down technically. The reason why we're seeing that selling is because of market uncertainty. Remember before how last week or so I mentioned how we're going to have an incredibly volatile week for the cryptocurrency market, and one of the key, if not the main factor, was regarding Russia and Ukraine. Now, over the weekend, just to bring you the latest, Russia have been conducting military drills, nuclear drills, actually, around the border of Ukraine. And obviously, this is, showing that there isn't any de-escalation. As a matter of fact, Joe Biden actually spoke, the US president spoke on Friday, and he said that, Putin is essentially ready for war. And if you look at some of these press releases here, no shy of the word war. Ukraine say Russia plans biggest war in Europe since 1945. Well, that was citing Boris Johnson. Here again, Joe Biden saying Vladimir Putin has decided to invade Ukraine. Diplomacy still has a chance, but time is running out. So yeah, this doesn't look good, and this is spooking the markets. Now, obviously, cryptocurrency is open 24/7, so that's the thing that's getting hit right now, as it's a riskier asset. Remember, we spoke before, cryptocurrency is a riskier asset. Stocks are riskier assets. So people take their money out of these and put their funds into safe haven, and that just sort of ties into what I said before anyway, and as a double whammy, where people are taking their money out of crypto and putting it into safety government bonds because yields are rising in anticipation of higher interest rates. Now, let's just take a look at everything technically here. Now, in my last video, remember I said I'm concerned about this candlestick. Can you see that here, guys? Because that technically is just a bit of a reversal candle. We can look at that as a evening star. Remember, evening stars appear at the top of the trend when we're going to start to see a change in momentum. Morning stars appear at the bottom of the trend, but this is an evening star. So what we're doing now is we're going to come to the downside. Now, remember as well, I was speaking about as to whether this was just like a false breakout, a bull trap. And seemingly looking like it is, because we're going back to this structure. Remember this structure that was in play since the back end of last year from November, where we're just printing lower highs, lower lows, so on and so forth, respecting this descending channel to the south. It's largely respecting that. Now, what's going to happen is, if you look here with me, and it's going to show you on the daily, you see, obviously we're printing lower highs and lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You get the point. We really failed to break down this previous lower high area. We had to destroy this. We had to clear this comfortably, and then we were potentially free, but we didn't. Okay, we faltered here in this region of around sort of 45k, 43k, there or thereabouts, and now we're coming back. So what you need to keep an eye on is, how do we find ourselves here when we test? Oh, you see, when we test this channel. Okay, the upper part of that channel. What happens here? Because what could happen is we bounce here. I am not in favor of that, technically or fundamentally, given the tensions right now with Russia and Ukraine. I believe what we're going to do is go and print a new lower low and go and respect this structure. What may happen? Break out of that, bit of consolidation, perhaps a little retest there, and then extend to the downside deep into 30k. And remember, I said I wanted to see this previously. I wanted to see us returning to this big buying area deep within, because I know this is where the buyers are at. This is where the institutional bad boys and everyone's going to start buying in. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so that downside scenario, see how we fare in that region. Okay, and one thing I want to show you as well, something I've been taking advantage of myself, again, is what I'm talking about, margin trading. Okay, hedging all this downside as was causing some blood to our physical holdings. Look again, look at this with me, guys. Flag, look, consolidation reflag, breakout again, another one, flag, breakout, flag, breakout. You guys get the point, right? And you can see that, and that's how it's me taking advantage of this. Now, there's other things to look at when you are trading these flags as well, which we'll take a look deeper into. I've got a series coming out at some point next week, guys. How to trade, okay? How to trade these cryptocurrencies, and there's a number of other confluences and techniques within my strategy that I look at, and I'm going to help you and open your eyes to some of that as well. So stay tuned on this channel for that. I just want to show you as well just another base case, obviously, for the rest of the market, the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Look what happened with Ethereum. Remember I said, watch this retest, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We came for a break. We broke out of that, retested that. Now, big rejections. So really, Ethereum's going to looks very likely to come down to, once we break these lows, this previous low area, it's going to come all the way down towards 1800. Very concerning there. But this presents a massive opportunity to buy for me once I see how we respond to these regions, because then there's things that I'm looking at technically to see how the price starts responding here, before I start buying up and reloading up on my physical holdings. Just quickly, just to round off as well, Bitcoin, obviously, remember the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, we broke out of that. We didn't quite come up for a retest as such. It's always subjective. You could almost say that's a bit of a retest, and obviously rejection with that evening star candlestick, and now we're coming all the way to the downside and come to this big buying area. Okay, so that's everything that's going on. As I say, this is being driven by, unfortunately, concerns with Russia and Ukraine. Guys, as a reminder, do not hesitate to check out CoinCasso. Do have a massive opportunity for you. Okay, I'm just going to bring it up here. Bear with me one moment. Okay, if you do want to potentially diversify your holdings, your physical holdings of cryptocurrency, remember, cryptocurrencies are all exchanges are always gaining. 365 days a year in bull trends and in bear trends like we're seeing right now, they're making money. So there's an opportunity, none that I've seen before, with other cryptocurrency exchanges, but CoinCasso are doing it where you can own part of their exchange and invest in them. A lot of member benefits as well. You can check out the page on Cedars and, of course, on CoinCasso's official websites. Do not hesitate to check that. The link is in the description. Other than that, that's it from me. Keep hodling, baby. Let's get it.